In itself, it's not risky. From a mental side of things, you risk burnout if you don't take any time away from running, or at least dropping that mileage. That just means you're not going to enjoy it quite as much. You can have burnout in a job just like you can in training, that type of stuff. As you get burnout, you're accumulating more miles and stuff like that. You haven't taken any time out. There's obviously the risk of decreased performance. These are the people that come into the clinic. While we're here, go and switch sides, guys. These are the people that come into the clinic and they say, well, I'm running more. Why? I'm getting slower though. And I think we've all been there when we've maybe progressed mileage too much, and that's just a time where it's saying, okay, maybe it's a second that we need to take a step back. And then along with that, you can reduce or risk stagnation in your training program. And that's where your body just becomes really, really good at doing one thing. There's not enough variability through cross training or varying pace that can also limit your resilience and resistance to injury. Can anybody guess some of the common concerns we get when we talk about reducing training and why people might say, I don't want to do that? Slower, because you're addicted, yeah. Withdrawals, yeah, that's fair. Grumpy, exactly, yeah. The biggest ones I hear is deconditioning, or I'll get slower, or I won't be able to go as far, those types of things. I'm going to be bored because I'm going to have all this extra time. I'm going to go crazy. And then a lot of times we talk about, hey, if you're not going to run as much or you're going to reduce the volume, maybe you should be doing some cross training. And a lot of people are pretty uncertain with what that means. Yeah, so uncertainty with cross training, I think that's the biggest thing. The biggest thing is they try to overcomplicate it. They try to go into the gym and they think, well, now I have to do really, really heavy weights or anything like that. And that's just not the case. 3 to 4 exercises hitting a range of muscle groups twice a week, that's what it is. That is plenty. If you're doing a rep range of 12 to 15, you're gonna see some big, big dividends pay off when you get back into running. And we're gonna roll back and forth. You're gonna do 10 to 20 times on the left, and then you're gonna switch to your right. So what we get whenever we add a deep pressure like this, we're stimulating nerves that can cause a reflexic relaxation of that muscle. Why that happens is actually not very well understood, but it does transiently reduce the tone in that muscle so that we can stretch further. We reduce some pain, and it allows us maybe to do some more exercise. When you're sore and after a run, it's a great way just to kind of loosen up in that way. Reflexic relaxation. So it's a reflex. When we get that deep pressure, it triggers a reflex that then kind of relaxes the muscle. It's a way of turning down the static noise in your muscle.